another crypto vibes here on Friday, June 13th. How you doing, buddy?
Amazing. Thank you. Pleasure to be with you once again.
Yeah, good to have you back. It's been fun to have you in on these live streams and just sharing your experience. For those that don't know out there, what's your background in crypto, and then also in what your specialty is within the crypto space?
hmm Yeah, I was a full stack dev for about 4 years. I worked for a company called Unicrypt for just building full stack applications. I have a lot of background with the graph,
Yeah.
and we like the product, we like the ecosystem, beautiful ecosystem. Currently working for SQD, and we are basically which is I'm doing DevRel, so a similar
There you go,
position.
buddy.
Yeah, yeah, but we're doing similar thing to I guess. Well, actually, we're doing quite a different thing. We have a data lake which has data, petabytes of data from uh, over 200 chains, and it's a source of data. It's basically a data cache that you can use to ingest data instead of RPC. So, for example,
Mm,
you can actually use the data lake to power subgraphs. Honestly, like
cool.
if we have a fire hose, so you can. If you want to speed up indexing, you can plug it into the subgraphs and
Wow. Okay.
yeah,
That's news to me. I knew you were working on a few different projects at any given time,
yeah.
and
Yeah, we have a few.
now that you're
Sorry.
DevRel, that's pretty cool. I
Yeah,
did.
exactly. We get to like share the environment, like, and it's a nice thing because we have
Yeah.
to we can exchange ideas, and it's
Yeah.
quite nice to be able to be on the same page. Because as a dev, I've noticed that I very often was as we like to call it, stuck in the dungeon programming, right?
Oh yeah.
And
And that's the happy place for a lot of developers. Like that's the happy place. But at the same time, touching grass, seeing what the market is doing, and solving problems in the market, you know, that's can be important too.
yeah,
But the
absolutely.
dungeon's fun. I don't get me wrong. I enjoy coding and not talking to people too.
Well, I happen to be in Berlin right now, so
There you go. There you
I have to
go.
be very careful when I say the dungeon is fun.
Right, right. Coding
Cody,
dungeon,
sorry.
coding dungeon. So funny. I was in Berlin last year, and I love electronic music, and being from the USA, of course, electronic music is here. Nothing like Berlin. I was like, what the hell is going on here? This is amazing. It's a total culture shift that I loved. I absolutely loved it. But yeah, cool that you're in Berlin.
Yeah, it's
So
fantastic.
we talked last week about a little bit of vibe coding stuff that you wanted to go into, and I'm saying stuff to be as vague as possible to give you as much opportunity to share what you were thinking about sharing on this live stream. What are you curious about getting into in this vibe coding live stream today?
Yeah, I was thinking about integrating payments with API endpoints. So why is this interesting, right? So currently, say you're a data indexer, right? You create like this beautiful indexer, right? You write an indexer that indexes a bunch of data. It creates signals, right? So for AI agents, and you're very proud of this endpoint, but it's using a bunch of other APIs. So maybe it's using the graph, maybe it's using SQD, maybe it's using CoinGecko API. I don't know. And you have like this mesh of information, and you want to monetize it, for example, because some of the API calls are very expensive. So you're paying, you're paying like 200 bucks a month, right, for ChatGPT Pro
Yep.
or whatever, right?
Yep.
And and you feel like your data is worth a lot more than right than whatever uh, than free at least, and
Mm-hmm.
there are a bunch of solutions right now. So you can use web 2 solutions like Stripe. You can add API keys, and you can probably build something like this. But there is a really interesting protocol by Coinbase that was released, I think it's like a month and a half ago or something like this, 2 months ago. It's it basically, they built like this ecosystem that allows you to integrate payments into your app with just a few lines of code.
Hmm.
And I was playing around with it. It's extremely powerful, actually. Um, what's really cool, what's really cool about it is you don't need any API keys. You don't need anything else. In fact, I can share my screen
Yeah,
real
I'm
quick.
curious about this. This must have slipped into my radar in terms of, I mean, there's SDKs that are coming out any other day, but Coinbase, that's a good one. So yeah, I have questions, but I want to just let you take the floor if you
Yeah,
want to. And
I'll just quickly. Let me see if I can share a tab actually.
yeah,
Might
go
be
for it.
easy. So it's a bit cleaner. All right, you can see it right now, right? So this is so they have a really nice white paper which
Yeah,
I strongly support.
it's a little small, but yeah, we can see
Cool.
it. Could you
You know what? Let's
zoom?
go.
Yeah, that perfect.
Yeah, they have a very nice white paper which I suggest reading, and it covers a lot of the ground, the philosophy, why they decided to build this thing, right? Um, but what's quite interesting is this panel here. So for example, it's an extension of HTTP 402 status code. Um,
Oh, I remember hearing about this a long time ago.
yeah, okay, okay.
They're resurrecting it. Okay.
Yeah. They're resurrecting it exactly.
Oh, very cool. Okay.
Yeah.
Now I'm really interested. Okay, cool.
Now you're interested. Okay, let's go.
Yeah.
So check this out. So they have no fees. Um, Behind the scenes, Coinbase does a lot of optimization. So obviously, it's right now it's using the Base network, and obviously, like starting out with Base on Sepolia would be like the optimal way. Um, Obviously, it's blockchain agnostic, but it's starting with Base. And but yeah, I mean, blockchain agnostic, anyone can come in, extend this protocol. Solana can come in and just integrate Solana payments
Hmm. I
as a
can't wait.
settlement.
This is a great choice for today. Payments being so
Hmm.
critical to Web3,
Hmm.
and now that we are entering and have been in a Web2 transition for a few years now,
Hmm.
this feels very cool. I'm looking forward to
It is
this.
very cool, yeah.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah. And I'm glad that you're excited because this is what I'm trying. So because it's actually really, really exciting stuff. And right, but this is kind of very abstract. But let's take a look at the docs. If we go into the docs real quick. Um, so what's quite interesting? Oh, yeah. So a sec. Let's go. Okay. So you have sellers, and then you have buyers, right? So the sellers are people or companies wanting to sell something, right? So in this case, they want to sell an API, and buyers are those that and notice the emphasis on AI agents. So they clearly want AI agents to implement this system to basically effortlessly communicate with each other and just pay each other for the services. So you can probably build like some systems where it's like you don't need to think about these things. And just to kind of get started, I'll just show you how easy it is to implement. So you go into the quick start for sellers, and right, they have examples with Express. You can do Next.js. You can do Hono. If you just install Coinbase /x402 package, 402 Express, and what the other, this is basically the example. Use the payment middleware, and then you can set. So check this out. This is very cool. You can set the price of the call. So get/weather. So you can get the weather. For example, like get today's weather. In this case, report sunny, right? And so the price is a fraction of a cent, base Sepolia. And so every time someone makes a request, if they don't have money, they get 402 error, and it goes back, checks again. If you accept the payment, then, or if you have the money, it just goes, right? And yeah, and this is the facilitator. But you can read the white paper. It kind of goes over the architecture there. But for us, we just want to vibe code it, right? And for buyers, it's also pretty straightforward. You just need to install. You need your private
And I saw that was
private key.
that was in dollars.
Yeah, $1,000. Yeah, because it's using USDC.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Just wanted to confirm that. I was like, because now
Yeah.
I'm bridging Web 2, Web 3. I'm like, are we using Stripe? Are we plugging in? But this is
No,
Coinbase,
no, no.
and
It's using
yeah,
USDC coin. Sorry. Yeah,
yeah.
maybe I skipped this part. Yeah, so it's using USDC coin. So
Mm-hmm.
you, as a seller, the only thing you need to provide is the wallet address,
Nice. Okay.
right? And that's where the money is gonna go, right? The tokens will go, right? The USDC
Right.
tokens.
Right. Right.
And if
That
you,
that makes more sense. I just kept on
yes,
seeing that dollar, and I was like, okay,
yeah.
what dollar? Are we
And
fiat dollar or USDC dollar? Okay. Cool.
sorry, yes, you USDC dollar. It's all on chain, all on chain.
Mm.
Um, and before you begin, so as you can see, what you need is a crypto wallet with USDC, like as a buyer, right?
Mm.
So you just provide the private key. Um, and then you just need to import an extended version of Axios or Fetch. And that will be, good enough for you to get started. Basically, you send the response. This will handle most of the things, right? Yeah,
Very
and
cool.
you just
Very cool. Yeah, I'd love to let's hop into vibe coding this with some Sepolia
yeah.
and um,
Let's do it. Let me just
Sepolia
switch.
USDC. I should top up my faucet real quick. If I don't have any.
Yeah, go for it. Yeah, you can vibe code with me. That'd be cool. Yeah. Let me just switch the screen. Sorry. Because I was sharing a window. Let me switch to cursor. Presentation. Screen. Sorry, 1 second. Okay, let's try this. Yeah, okay. Can you see me? Can you see this? I'll make it bigger. Is that right?
Yes, that is good. It's a little small. I'm sorry. I'm getting some Sepolia right now, or some
I'll go for it.
USDC on base
Yeah,
Sepolia. But yeah,
yeah.
keep
I
on
mean, don't
going.
worry about it.
Don't worry
Yeah,
about
yeah.
it.
I mean, don't worry about it. Just you do your thing.
Sure.
I'm gonna just start building the backend.
Yeah, go for it. Do
And
it.
I
Do
want to
it.
make sure I do it properly. I don't touch the code.
The
So
the
it's just
proper
me,
way
Jim,
now.
and
Yeah. Yeah. Go for
the
it.
proper way. Yeah, I've decided, to do it properly. So I'm gonna say like build a backend that integrates X402 payments. We will be using TypeScript, and I know, guys, a lot of people have been talking about Context 7, but I just most of the time I'm quite happy with the default cursor. Docs, yes, you can call it an MCP, but it's just an extension. And I already have X402 imported, but if you, just to show how to import it real quick, you get the URL. 1 second. I'll show you how to import the docs and cursor real quick if anyone has docs. You add new doc, add the URL. We're just adding the JITbook root. Just go like that, and that's it. And it's imported. And we'll just let it. Just close this real quick. Let this run. I prepared two .env folders. The only thing that they contain is the wallet address and the private key. It will probably leak throughout the stream, but it's just like, it's for fun. Okay.
And I found a good faucet here, just to
Oh, fantastic.
if you need it. Maybe you do, maybe
Amazing.
you don't.
I'll let you know. Yeah, I think I should be okay because I topped it up a while back.
Oh, nice.
You see, yeah, because we want to skip all the paperwork, so to say, like getting the faucet. But for this, you probably want a faucet with Sepolia base ETH, and
ETH and
you
for
want,
the gas, yeah.
yeah, and you want some USDC. So there is a Sepolia let me see if I can. Sepolia USDC base USDC faucet. Right, and there's one by Circle, so you can just.
Yep, that's the one I used. It was a good one.
Yeah, you paste your address in, send the wallet, send the money to, and yeah, and it sends it.
And for those of you who don't know what faucets are, it's free money. That has no value.
Well,
testing.
what
Unless chains really get congested. I remember when ETH, I think it was ETH, what was it? Rinkby? I think they were actually selling Rinkby for, for money. It was great. That was fun.
Yeah. I remember that very well. The the test ETH was inside short supply that people were selling it.
That's correct.
through mainnet.
That's correct.
Yeah,
that's
fantastic.
Correct.
So the curse, the agent is going crazy right now. It's doing all the magic. Look at this, it's fixing. So it just added the index.ts file, and you gotta love vibe coding. It's
nice. The scaffolding is so quick. Gemini is one of my favorites for big, almost like a first pass general kind of path. It's really impressive.
Yeah, and we can, it's always nice to check the code for sellers. Let's go.
No, push to PR. Come on. Push to production. I'm sorry. Yeah, but just right to production.
Oh, it's doing some. Whoa, that is some interesting. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, we'll just push it. I'm sure it will work. Let's do it.
That's the whole point of this live stream. This is the entire point of it.
Oh. All right. So .env .example .env. So this is, it wants me to paste, but I already have .env file. So we'll skip this step. We have it so that we can, it's easier to check on the Explorer later. Let me just check this real quick. Oh yeah, no, I think, yeah.
So with this 402, I'm essentially looking at this, there's 400s, there's 200s, there's 500s. This is connecting with the base HTTP protocol.
Yep.
And I fully haven't put this into my, you know what I mean? I need to see this, how this feels, how crypto connects to it, because we're inserting USDC into this, this payload. It's interesting.
Yeah, for sure. Let's bytecode this. Docs. Sometimes I like to just paste the page itself.
Yeah, for sure.
Just so that
context.
Yeah. And I'm just gonna say this. Fix the errors. Make sure you copy the code properly. I don't know. Let's do it.
Let's go.
Let's go. Yeah.
The one shot. Kevin and I did a one shot experiment with a few different models. I think it was 3 weeks ago, and it was fun to see the various skills. And I've just naturally gotten to know these different models' personalities in the past few months. And Gemini is doing very well with understanding context. It's one of the best at large amounts of perspectives. Maybe not large amounts of perspectives, but a singular perspective over a wide amount of information, which is impressive.
Gemini.
Yes, Gemini.
Yeah, Gemini has been very good with me. I think Gemini is really good at mid-level complexity tasks.
Yep.
So, for example, what we're doing right now, which is
Yep.
just like import docs and just please build stuff for me. You know, like this is like the perfect use case.
Yes, please. And I've also noticed when the complexity increases, ironically enough,
Ah,
it feels better sometimes to restart the whole project rather than trying to get little tiny things right with the code. If I want to one shot it, if I'm okay to drop in the code and like fix it manually, that's great. But if there's a significant change that if and I just want to vibe it through, it's
yep.
almost better starting it over with a more accurate prompt, and it will get it
Yeah.
sometimes.
It's just I just did that because I
Yep.
think it just went in a circle. It looped
Yeah.
around.
It'll do that.
I,
It'll if you keep on trying to fix a bug, it's like no, you need to go in manually and do the damn thing.
yeah. And you just sometimes it's fine to just go again and just be like, hey,
Yeah.
fix this.
Yeah.
Not a problem.
Yeah.
Read the again. Implement the seller's logic. Let's go. Because I was just looking. Yeah. It's using. Right. Yeah. Because sometimes the other thing you have to remember, which is quite interesting, I have a suspicion. I'm not gonna lie. I have a suspicion. You don't. I have a suspicion that they actually dumb down the models during the peak hours. I genuinely have the suspicion because, like, given the same prompt, like you should technically expect like a similar output, but sometimes the model just acts very very silly. And Gemini, yeah. So I think like one of the things that these guys can probably do is quantize a model. So maybe they have the same model running just at different quantization level, which right. So if you can quantize a model, you can it becomes a little bit less smart, but you can save a lot of money, right?
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't even make sense. I mean, that's what they're doing. Like, it's not that it doesn't make sense. Of course it makes sense. It makes sense too much where you're getting completely throttled by high volume. And what are you going to do,
Yeah, exactly. Okay, I'm going to switch to Claude. Let's try this again.
One more. This is not a one shot anymore.
Let's not, yeah, not one. Let's do agent mode as well.
Yeah, I do like agent mode. Claude's good. 04 Mini, I've been enjoying, actually.
Yeah.
04 Mini for small, accurate tasks. It does well.
Yeah, 04 Mini is a great model.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think.
There we go.
All right.
It's happening.
Let's try this again. Yeah, let's see if Claude can do this.
I'm going to read the white paper while you're going through this, or at least just go. I mean, it's just overview of it.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, right in the abstract, it says the first sentence is talking about AI agents and web services to autonomously pay for API access, data, and digital services. Yeah.
Yeah, it's quite interesting how they've. Yeah, I mean, it's primarily for microservices. There is a great comparison chart as well where they compare Stripe. Oh, this looks interesting. Let me see. Sellers.
Yeah, I mean, there's no fees. Nominal gas,
Crazy.
200 milliseconds.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, it's baked into HTTP. It's like, now's the time. Let's do this.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, now is the perfect time to tackle payments.
Timing is everything, isn't it?
Yeah.
So important.
I mean, I know what the issue is. It's just I don't, I don't want to touch the code.
Don't touch it. No,
Yeah,
whenever I get to the point of I need it to work and I need it to be fixed, I use O3. I'm like, you know
yeah,
what?
yeah.
Do the
Let's
damn
try
thing.
that.
All right, all right, all
Since
right.
this is a vibe coding stream, right?
Yeah,
We gotta,
yeah.
we gotta see, we gotta show,
O3, let's go.
show the
O3.
full, the suffering journey in this.
Yes. Yes. Suffer. Yeah.
Oh my God, that's
Yeah.
great. That's amazing, though. Um, wow, that's crazy. And I don't really care. I just blow through my budget. 'Cause
Yes, yes. Hundreds of dollars in this Vita code. Let's
so-
go. Let's go.
this looks better, by the way. This looks better. Um, it looks more pleasant. Okay. I am. The build was successful. Okay. The build was successful. This is a good start. Amazing. Okay, Claude.
There we go.
Fantastic.
All right.
Okay. Yeah. And while we can test it like right now, but using curl, I would say let's just I kind of want to start programming the front end for it.
Okay. The basic front end, just
Yeah,
two
let's just go with
from. Do you want to simulate it in the actual app, a simulated wallet, and just all do it local?
No, I just want to I just want to spend the money. Let's go.
No.
I just want to let's go.
Let's go. Let's do it.
Yeah. I mean, um, yeah. Okay. Right.
Do what I want now.
Yeah. Write the write the front end. Yeah, write the front end in Next.js using TypeScript. For this backend, add two buttons. One to test a free. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna test the free endpoint, and the other to test the paid. Yeah, I think this is good. What do you think?
Send it.
This is a good prompt. Yeah, okay,
Yep.
I'll send it. Let's go. Yeah, so Claude. 1 point for Claude. Zero,
Yeah.
0.5 points for Gemini. Didn't quite get that. Which is interesting, right? I think this is the first time Gemini has decided to give up on me like this, you know?
Just it was tired today. It's a Friday.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm looking forward to
Yeah,
the first.
yeah, I mean, it is Friday. So.
I'm looking forward to the first Twitter thread or story or something that essentially goes through how an AI agent ruined my life or something like that.
Ruined my life. Yeah, it's not difficult. I just have to ask what it thinks about me.
Yeah, AI agent, roast me for 24 hours continuously.
Yeah.
Gather information on my history and then deploy roast.
Yeah, exactly. Because ChatGPT has like broad, like it knows who you are now, right? It's got like
At this
generic
point, yeah. At this
memory.
point.
Yeah. All right, let's check this out. So, Coinbase on chain cat. By the way, we like, I mean, I know many people like to just full send it and just go like run, accept, command, you know, enter. I do like to check the packages.
Generally speaking, that's good practice. Yeah.
Yeah, I know it's not as fun, but yeah. Uh, Let me see. So on-chain kit. Let me just take a look. Sorry, I'm just gonna check this real
Yeah,
quick.
go for it.
Stop. Stop. Make sure you check the docs. And sometimes it's good to just ask it to check the docs, or maybe start a new chat. You know.
Yeah.
To each their own. But X402. Yeah, I'll just use the generic. Make sure you check the docs. Install the right packages. I mean, you can then reinforce it. You can just say install the right packages. Make sure. I'm actually quite curious. Is it going to use fetch or Axios? I'm just going to.
Depends on the model. I think if it's if it's 4.0, it'll be fetch. But if it's I don't know, maybe Axios. I mean, if it's installed, if it's in the package JSON, it'll probably read that first. Yeah, fetch X402 fetch.
Yeah. So now you see it's like let me see. Yeah.
X402.
Yeah, it's a little bit less because it's trying to install Coinbase Wallet. Wallet SDK. That's a little extra.
Yeah, little zhuzh.
Exactly.
Oh,
Yeah, it's nice to kind of understand what it's doing, but without typing.
Yeah, when it has that, I think it's thinking. That's the toggle, the thinking toggle. I like that. It's like, oh,
yeah,
it's quite helpful.
You know, I actually read online, which is quite interesting. If you toggle thinking for medium complexity, I think it's a paper by Apple released recently. I'm pretty sure it's by Apple. If you toggle thinking, the quality of like medium complexity tasks actually degrades, right? So if you have something
wasted processing units.
I don't know if it's actually like because it's filling up the context with thinking tokens, or whether it's overthinking. I think it may actually be just because it's overthinking. Sometimes, you know, like I don't know if you had this phenomenon where you have a thinking model and like it's one of those that thinks for ages, right?
Sure.
And you ask it something simple, it comes to the right conclusion.
Sure.
And then it's like, but wait, I love the.
That sounds like me.
Yeah, exactly.
I had it right the first time. Damn it.
Yeah. Yeah, I love it because I don't know if you had experience of using which model is it? I think it's Qwen. Yeah, by Alibaba. Qwen models. When you enable thinking, they're really fun because you get to see the full thinking process with them. And and sometimes you just see, well, I'm thinking about this folder. I think this is the solution. I think this is good. And then it's like, but wait, because it starts every single one with like, but wait, not quite. Let me think.
On the way there. Yeah, on the way there.
Yeah. Yeah, it often gives you the right one, and it just keeps going.
Yep.
Wow, we're building. Let's see. If you run build, let's see the package. This is the. Oh, we still have some errors, so this is going to be in
linting.
ECU. Yeah. Okay. Let's just stop. Let's just take a second to think. I have a .m.
03. I would do an 03. Yeah. Just let it. Just 03 comes in. It takes like 3 minutes. I think 03 stands for the amount of minutes it takes to think. But then it gets it right.
Yeah. Don't just delete. Oh, sorry, I'm editing code. My bad.
Stop it. No, I was like, I was getting into it too. Yeah, just prompt 03 and be like, hey, get it right.
Yeah. I kind of want to start a new chat. I'm not gonna lie. This is
new chat 03 and send it. That's my diagnosis.
Diagnosis. Okay, let's fix this sickly code base. 03 max is the only thing that can fix it now.
Yeah, 03 max. You bring in the physician. You know.
Exactly. Public, private key.
Don't touch it. Don't touch it.
I'm not touching, I'm just reading them. Sorry, it's just okay. Read the docs at X 402. Yeah, I mean this could be automated. Every time you start a new chat, if you're having a discussion about instead of like being
Yeah.
ideas. Um, read the docs. Mm, 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 mm. Make sure the client is calling. Yeah, it's just the client has no errors. Okay,
Yep.
let's do it this way. All
Do
three.
it right, O3.
Yeah, they. Oh, sorry, my bad. Sorry. It's. I want to start a new chat. Oops.
Yeah.
Do this. All right, let's go. They recently dropped the pricing of O3. I don't know if you've seen this.
I didn't see that, no.
Yeah, they dropped the pricing by 80%. So if I go into the little menu here, I go into this model can be very expensive. I guess Claude Cursor didn't get the memo. But yeah.
Very expensive is relative too. I mean,
Yeah.
some of these
True.
models are so cheap, and like, where's very expensive? You know what I mean? Like, how does this?
Yeah.
It's shifting. It's moving all the time.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, it's so nice to have so much competition between providers, right?
Yeah.
You have Claude, you have OpenAI, and then you have the Chinese models.
Right. I played around with DeepSeek a little bit. I was doing an Olama local. I think it was a few months ago. Yeah, just that Hugging Face does such a good job at getting you spun up so fast. I really enjoy that, and just like seeing what it can do, and yeah, it's fun. It's fun. I have a little Mac Mini that I started to just say how much could I push it, and
Oh, no way.
yeah, I just was like, I'm just gonna make this. I wiped it and set up a little local model on it, and it was fun. It was a fun little weekend project.
Oh, amazing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you use Olama?
Yep.
Amazing.
Yeah. Highly recommended for nerding out and then realizing O3 is better.
Yes, absolutely. It is better, but
It's fun. It's fun. It's like, I'm learning, like, it was a fun little weekend thing.
yeah, I think as a developer, you have to kind of get dirty, with the actual like software, with the actual code, and just play with like really small models. This is something that I learned a lot of things while playing with like super small models like what is it, 7 bill parameter models, right? By Google and others. It's really educational because you really get to feel
The
how can I
weights.
describe it? Yeah, you get to like
Pun
when
intended.
you understand that at its worst, you
Yeah.
kind of can kind of scale it mentally to its best, right?
Yeah.
For example, something I tried is parsing information as JSON with like a super small models like 7 bill parameter. Maybe nowadays they're like way better, but
Yeah.
it's really thinking. Look at this.
It thinks a
03.
lot. It takes 3 minutes, maybe even 4, but then it solves it. It's crazy. It's like, all right, yeah. It's a very robust model.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's
I don't
really
use
taking the
03.
time.
I don't use O3 because of this reason actually.
It takes a while, but when there's like I've seen it come through time and time again, and I'm like, okay, the fact that it's 80% cheaper. Let me look that up actually. And
Yeah. Look into it.
yeah.
All right. Okay.
Okay.
I did something. Oh, I did the ask. All right. Ask it is. I should use the agent mode. Right. Okay. Interesting.
Yeah, 80% price reduction. You are completely correct.
Because O3 Pro came out.
Oh,
Recently.
80% pricing increase. That's my guess on that one.
Yeah, O3 Pro. But that's the one that I don't think you can use API with O3 Pro.
Yeah, that happened just a few days ago.
Yeah. This is the $200 a month model, actually, I think, yes.
O3 Pro?
Yeah.
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 Unlimited use of a model that, Gemini's coming out and competing, and, just good competition right now. I keep on reading tidbits in the news occasionally about these decentralized AI,
Yeah.
and it's interesting to compete, I would say, at this stage. That's a tough one.
Yeah, I'm really bullish on decentralized AI. Just decentralized infrastructure, decentralized AI. I feel like it's a good way to solve problems that you wouldn't be able to
Yeah.
with decentralized solutions. Let's check this out.
All right.
Interesting. I mean,
Pretty basic.
oh, wow. That's cool. I mean,
Yeah. Okay, that works. Send
that's
it.
good. Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Let me just double check
You got the install.
package, the
Yeah.
JSON. The file now compiles cleanly. Let's run it. I just want to run it from the.
And I wouldn't do it with O3. It would take 3 minutes just to run a simple terminal
You think?
command. It does. I mean, it doesn't take as long, but it does take a while. I would just do it on auto.
I want to run it on a custom port.
Ooh.
5454.
Okay.
Let's try that.
Getting a little.
Reason is because I think my port 3000 is occupied by something. Right?
Always booked. It's always booked. It's like 3001,
booked.
3002, and then it's like, all right, 4000, whatever. Oh shit, server.
Yeah. Exactly. It's like port 3029 is booked. It's like what?
It's like who's why PID? God, yeah, it's like it's the least favorite part, I think, of like managing all these little side projects, and I have these like little ports that are still taken for whatever reason. It's like, oh, where.
Exactly. By the way, I'm just seeing something really funny. Well, funny is relative. But private key equals. This is, by the way,
in the client. Oh yeah,
code.
it's in the client. Yep.
Next public private key.
Good job, Next.js, and good job, Chat GPT on that one. It's private key, but next public. That's what we want. That's exactly what we want.
Exactly. Yeah. This is the point where this is the point where you ship your app in production and then you construct one of those tweets.
Yeah.
ChatGPT ruined my life.
ChatGPT ruined my life, and my accounts are drained, and the entire internet has ran up my ChatGPT bill by.
Exactly.
Yeah.
All right. Started the front end development server. Okay, let's try this. Doesn't give you a thing.
There it is. Yeah.
Copy it. Because I don't know if you know, like every time it does.
It'll do something in the actual window as opposed to in the terminal window in the bottom.
Exactly.
That's interesting.
So copy paste this.
If you hold down Option and click, Option and click,
works.
it should work. Oh yeah, I can't see your screen. I can only see the cursor that you're showing me.
Oh, I see. Okay, let me stop sharing for a second.
Yeah. This is fun.
And I'll just share my screen.
This is fun. This was a good vibe coding session, Barry. I appreciate the effort on this.
It's okay. Yeah, I really enjoyed it myself too.
And if it did say it compiled, and it did say, I think I saw 200 there.
Wait, Marcus. And now we'll see you in the next one.
Yeah, exactly. Stay tuned for next week when we actually see. Exactly.
Oh my, no, why not that?
There we go. Okay, free endpoint, paid endpoint.
This is very much.
Could you zoom in a little?
Just to your website.
Could you zoom in? I can't see it. Zoom in. Thank you.
Okay, so we have a free endpoint. Maybe we should have done a little bit more fun, like theming.
No, this is perfect. This is perfect V1. Okay, error. Okay, that's okay. This is we're on the way. Maybe it wants us to pay. Maybe it's a smart AI.
Let's try the paid.
Yeah. Damn it. Do you have the backend?
The URL. You know what it is? I think our backend is not running.
Yeah, it's not running. Exactly.
Well, we need to. What is? Wait, shall we ask it what the issue is?
Yeah. Let's. Yeah.
It's okay. Well, we know the backend is the right.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out. Where's the backend source? How to run the backend? npm run start, I guess. Okay.
Okay. There we go.
Yeah, maybe we should have vibe coded it.
That was fast. That was faster. That was faster. You are faster than the vibes, Barry.
I was faster than O3. I'd rather code myself than use O3. Okay.
Tab coding. Yeah, I got a hard refresh. Or the front end.
Oh yes. Let me see. Wait. No, I refreshed it. Maybe I need to. Oops. Okay, run dev.
There we go.
Although it's not. Let's see. That's the endpoint. Okay. Right. We're getting the response. I want to also just double check that we're getting response.
Well, now I'm invested, Barry.
Make sure you run the backend because I don't know if that port is booked too. So.
Well, already, like, if we're at the point now where it's like, all right, just knowing that 402 is out there.
Yeah.
It's interesting. Like that. I don't know what this means. I'm not necessarily in the payments space. In the indexing world.
You're about to be.
I mean, let's do it. Let's be in the payments world.
Okay.
Okay. You should receive a 402 required response. Okay. You already did that, so I don't know what's going on here. Oh, already in use. Well, try it again. So it's already running on another tab.
Oh. Yeah. Wait, where's it running?
I thought you had it running at another window. Yeah, there it is.
Oh, okay. Terminate. Well, that's. Yeah. Okay, yeah. That's terminated. Okay.
Yeah, I don't like the terminals up there. I don't like that at all. It bothers me.
Yeah, I don't like it either.
It's because I lose them within the index and all the other files, and I'm like,
yeah.
It feels not clean.
Very confusing. Okay, I'm just gonna kill everything. So,
Yeah, kill everything.
5454. Yeah, it's already running another.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I would say right now I'm happy with the way that this is built today, even though it's like all the way not going through, which is I totally get it frustrating, but at the same time, like to know the 402 is being revived, or at least I don't even know if there was. I would like to look into the history of this. Like, was it brought up years ago? And I'm sure someone pushed on it, but like I'm curious about this next push, and seeing what crypto does and Web 2 does. It's interesting. We're right on the intersection.
Yeah, I completely agree with you.
Yeah.
I think it just, I think it's just Coinbase. Just they're like,
they're placed at a really good, place for this to go well. They have the resources, they have the marketing, they have the talent. Like they should be able to push that through just fine. But if the market uses it or not, I think is the question, of course.
I think they will. Something tells me that we'll use it because it's just so simple. Oh my god. Okay.
Barry, you are a wonderful engineer. Don't feel badly.
But am I a good vibe coder? That's the question.
Yes, yeah. You are a wonderful vibe coder, and you're.
We will get this to work.
Okay.
I believe we will. And if we won't, then tune in.
That's okay. You've introduced 402 to the world right now, so we got a cores. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Okay. True. Okay. Let's try that. Okay. Yeah. And in the next one, I think this is like a nice template. We can actually in the next one we can continue where we left off. And
I'd like to see this compared directly to another payment. You know, like within the same app, provide two pathways, 402 and fill in the blank,
Right.
and see if I mean that would be nice because you essentially have a template right there that you could have a fair comparison to, and just look at the code, review the code, and be like, all right, is this ergonomic? Is this gross? Is this, you know? It seems relatively simple. Relatively is the key word.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. Okay, this is getting
It's getting icky.
hallucinating.
Okay. Yep.
That's the word.
Let's call it here. And I think having this ready for next week. Fix the code, damn it. And sometimes I notice when I sound angry, the prompt will be like, so sorry.
Yeah,
Or something like, yeah, it's understandable to be frustrated or something like that. Yeah, it's understandable.
You know what? To make this right, we're gonna finish off with Gemini. I'll give it
Okay.
one more chance.
Full
okay?
circle. Full circle.
Full circle.
All right.
Gemini.
Last prompt of the day.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. It's kind of cool that they added this functionality where you can just run it. It's fantastic.
Yeah. Okay, let's see. Port conflicts. Okay. Turbo pack. Okay.
Interesting. Oh. Wait.
No more prompts.
No prompts. I'm just turbo pack. 1 sec. Let me just check this.
Oh, there's my little dog. My little dog likes to hang out. She likes to hang out as I'm working right at my feet. I'm going to have to pick her up here. I can introduce her to the live stream. Hold on 1 second.
Go for it.
Come here, you. Oh, you're going to be on the live stream. There we go. There she is.
Wait. I'll check it after the stream. This will get an infinite window, but yeah.
There she is. She is a vibe at all times. Yeah.
Man. It does, to be fair, having animals around definitely adds to the vibe.
It helps so much. I mean, working from home and not having, I mean, I love her so much. She's the best. And so she hangs out with me all the time. It's a real good dog.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, man.
Wow, Gemini is really going at it.
Okay.
Doing
5,
some
6, 7, 8.
serious
All right.
planning.
Switching
This is
ports
the
around.
one. I feel it.
This is okay. You feel it. You feel
I feel like, vibe coding really adds like this gambling aspect to
Oh, you just came up with an app right there. That's an app. You have to pick a model, and that's the choice, and be like, I bet $10 that this model will debug this specific error, and you know.
Look at this. I just go, okay. I'll align the voice for you.
All right, let's run it. All right, this is the last attempt here.
Okay, can you just run it?
Run it, please. Run it now.
Just run it now. Can it run? At this point, I'm questioning.
Right.
Oh my god. Okay, let's. I don't know what this thing is gonna.
Yeah, it gets a little verbose sometimes. Sometimes I would just run it. Yeah, just run it.
Yeah, just do it like this. Okay. Yeah.
You got the back end.
CD client. Yeah. Let's go to the front end. Try running it again.
Yeah.
npm
Run. I believe it's dev.
Dev. Yeah. Let me just check. Um,
5454.
which one did I use? 5454. Yeah, I'm just gonna do this. Yeah. Let's do it.
All right, do it.
Let's try it.
Try it out.
Imagine it just works.
Imagine.
Imagine.
Hey!
Yeah, let's go. Nice. Right. I'm happy. I don't even care about the paper.
Yeah. We're done. I don't even click it. No, kind of click.
Okay,
Kind of click
can we
it.
make-
Can you kind of click it? Kind of click it. Hey, there we go.
Oh my God.
All right.
It happened.
There-
No.
You did it. Beautiful.
Let's hold on. Let me choose one. I don't believe.
I need sound effects on this live stream.
Let's see. Yeah. No way. Volume base scan. No way. Literally shaking right now. A successful live stream.
All right. Yeah. I mean, to get a payment, there it is.
No.
Is that
way.
it? Oh,
No. That ain't.
it's hallucinating.
Wait.
Look at internal, not internal, but
Is this? Hold on. Yes, it's a poly base scan. CP address. Sorry. Give me a sec. Recipient address.
This is-
Yeah, I mean, it's just I think it's just the address is wrong. It's
That's okay.
that's
This-
yeah. Please forgive.
It's
but,
okay.
let me just-
Do you want to give it another try? It looks like you corrected the address.
Yeah, let's do it. Okay,
Let's do it.
hardcode.
Hard coded in. That's fine. Hard coded in. Not as that we're in dev mode. Just put it in there.
Check that payments go through. I mean, I don't know if I should. I'll just do it. Stop, and we'll just put the page. This in. Oh, I just hard code. I think. CPN. Yeah. Message. Oh, you know what? Sorry, one second. I'm just gonna add the docs real quick. Might go over a little bit, but that's fine. Let's do it. Okay. We're committed. This is like the gambling aspect. Okay,
It is.
well,
It is. Just one
last-
more. Just one more. Just one more. We're so close.
We're so close.
That's how you know you're a developer.
Yeah, exactly.
That's how you know.
Yeah.
Who needs when you could pay money to feel this? You know.
Exactly.
You know. You don't need to win money. Oh, it's okay. It's just hard coding. Okay, fair enough.
Let's try that.
All right, let's go.
Let's see. Testing.
Done.
Wait.
Yeah. Oh, good. We had a moment of win.
Okay.
We take our winnings and move away. We would have committed that previous that previous commit would have had what we wanted, and I'll leave it at this. I think we're at a good place to stop because next
Definitely.
week I want to do this with 402 and then vibe code with another payment option. And just observe it because that's pretty cool. I feel like this is worth getting into a little bit more. 402 does seem to be exciting. That's pretty damn cool. So, are you just gonna keep on going?
I think this is the issue. Hold on.
Yeah.
And yeah,
Is that pending?
that's not it.
All good.
Okay,
All right, man.
we'll sort it. We'll sort it on stream. But
We'll sort
I
it out
think-
there.
Yeah. All
That was
right.
a great live stream, man, and also super. The 402 is a very cool thing. I'm gonna dive in more on that between now and next Friday, and let's keep on building on 402. That sounds like pretty bleeding edge, kind of cool stuff.
Yeah.
Awesome. So for everyone out there who hopped into this Vibey Friday with Barry and me, 2 DevRels. Didn't know you were a DevRel now, but he's joined the cabal. The cabal of developer relations. Haha. Yeah. and yeah, we'll be here next week. So if anyone out there is enjoying this, thanks for tuning in. And until next time.